Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Leighton Lane Talk, and today we are going to talk about the top 7 unforgettable moments in the Formula 1 of 2024 season. So of course, let's get tuning. Our top 7, so up in the 7th place we got down is George Russell perfect live in the last final. So obviously that for me was in the list because one, Russell had the perfect racing from the starting lap 1 till the end. So obviously it was a very good racing for George Russell, and obviously let's not forget Lewis Hamilton from P10 up to P2 completing 1 to finish. So obviously fantastic result that last finish was, and obviously we had to mention it's Max Verstappen clinching his 4th world title in the last finish roleplay. So for me it was a really good racing. Russell was basically composes like a perfection in that way. Obviously he wasn't the best of the best, but he still, done his job adding, delivering the win, and Lewis Hamilton obviously showing you why he is not washed. He's still got what it takes to be able to strive at the top level. So obviously he was a really good racing weekend. I'd like to add in my own unforgettable moment. Obviously everyone has different unforgettable moment, but for me it will be that one. And now in the 6th place I've got down is, you might get it, it's the back to long playing, and yeah, I am talking about Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez band together. That was, I call it, I remember vividly watching it live in a back to long playing downstairs on the TV. I was watching it, I was like, okay, Sergio Perez is cooking. He is cooking. He was racing the race of his life, but obviously it was the pressure on him trying to hold on that Red Bull seat for the 2025. And I think, if I remember correctly, he had a chance to be on a podium, and obviously finds with Carlos Sainz, and obviously it was Otto Piastri in third, second was Charles Leclerc. Otto Piastri, wow, what a race it's been for Otto Piastri. That big late dive bomb on Charles Leclerc in turn 1, phenomenal, but that obviously was really good moment in the race. But the Perez and Carlos Sainz was like, for something you can't forget. It's literally something you can't forget, and I know there is debate going on about who thought it was, and I'm not getting into that anyway, but it was a really good return. Lando Norris, wow, what a comeback. He was out in 2-1, and he managed to get up to P4, and obviously he moved up a position because of Carlos Sainz and Perez clash. So for that, I think that was a fantastic long playing, and it was obviously a little bit better than the last thing, obviously. So back to continue to amaze up, and I definitely will not forget that for years to come for sure. So obviously that's what I put that in number 6. In number 5, it was very very early on in the season in Australia, London, where Ferrari had taken that 1-2 finish, snapping away that Max Verstappen continued with domination. So obviously that was a quite fun racing because Matt, who been on about the problem with his tyre, his braking, things feel weird. Then out of the blue, there's the fire going off in his tyre. And immediately everyone was like clapping, cheering, yes, Matt is out of the way, all that. It was quite funny. And for Ferrari to be able to come home with 1-2 finish, and for Carlos Sainz to take on, which you don't forget, Carlos Sainz obviously had the bad news about Lewis Hamilton moving on to Ferrari. So obviously Carlos Sainz would love to be able to take on win for his lap time in Ferrari, he might not be able to win for a while. So obviously that 1-2 finish is just what Ferrari needed, and obviously that happened again over in this tactics long plane, which I have not included in it. It wasn't the big moment that I like to add in. It was in top 10, but I'm now down to top 7. So obviously tactics long plane would have been in it if I did top 10. But yeah, to explain it was like really good racing, and obviously something hard to play about. And George Russell, that lopside when he blamed Fernando Alonso. I don't really know who to blame here, but he blames Alonso. I had to say it's either it's your fault, Russell, for what happened there. Alonso, he did break it, and it was a very different kind of breaking what he did in the previous lap. So there's a little bit different thing going on there, but I won't go into it anyway. So obviously it was a really good racing. I actually did enjoy it, and it really good achievement for the Ferrari. A really bad day for the Mercedes. 100% I know I'm a fan. You see the cap right there. It intonates I am a Mercedes fan anyway. But now on to top 4 now. The 4th place we've got is Charles Leclerc winning it all in the Monaco long home. That way will always be something to remember, because Charles Leclerc being the first man to finally win Monaco after what, 19 years? Was it 19 years? I believe it was. So obviously it's been a very long time for home hero to win at Monaco, and Charles Leclerc, who had multiple chances to be able to win a Monaco for the last couple of years, but he never went his way. As you can say, he had that Monaco curse. So obviously Charles Leclerc really all this in 2024, he obviously be very, very proud, and you can see the fan who come to Monaco are a fan of Charles Leclerc, or not a fan of Charles Leclerc, but still support him in a way, and obviously celebrating it for Charles Leclerc. I was bouncing up and down when I, saw the result of Charles Leclerc winning the Monaco Grand Prix. It was a fantastic weekend for Charles Leclerc. He had it in the bag for sure. So that was very unforgettable racing moment of the 2024. In 3rd place, same again, Charles Leclerc win it in the Monster Grand Prix, the Italian Grand Prix. It was that Grand Prix, to me, was very chaotic. And obviously you can say Tactic Grand Prix was that, Mexico Grand Prix was that, but the Monster Grand Prix, it went down to both McLaren having a fight. And obviously if you look back, the Honda Grand Prix about the team order between Otto Piastri and Mando, that should have kind of transfer over to the Monster Grand Prix, because you needed that team order for that Monster Grand Prix, because Otto Piastri obviously went down and overtaken Lando Norris in, well, if they turn 4, very bad return. I think in turn 4 or turn 5, on the outside, straight into the inside, surprising Lando and Charles Leclerc, who obviously didn't ultimately have the pace to complete against McLaren. It was 1-2 McLaren, and obviously as the race goes on, McLaren goes in and everything, and I kind of had a feeling like they made a mistake or something, because when Charles Leclerc went in, I remember if there was Lando or Otto that were taught about, about coming in or not coming in. So they feel like they should be able to carry on going, but the McLaren, they either come in now and blah blah blah. And obviously they came in, Charles Leclerc carried on going, doing one stop, he practiced, he pulled off his tyre and whisper, and he, got a win. It absolutely got the bar for that incident with Lando and everything when they had to think that Liebman was coming in. Leclerc just went ahead, you know what, I'm going to pull one shot and I'm going to try to get on win. And he managed to get it. All the Piastri was Lando, to forgetting who chasing down to Charles, but Charles was like, I'm going to keep my composure, I'm going to try and get a win. And he came out and smashed out apart, got a win for all the Ferrari fan. In fact, I was supporting Leclerc like crazy in that race. I was literally going on and on for Charles Leclerc to get a win in that Italian Grand Prix. I knew he needed that. Ferrari, he needed that 100%. Second place I've got down is you can't remove that off from any sort of league. Is the lane master match for Verstappen win at Brazil. Wow. Just wow. Obviously, it was a bad day for Mercedes. We got very unlucky, frankly, for George Russell and Lando when they obviously came in. Simply can't let for that team out. It just shambled away down racing. But that Brazil Grand Prix, from Max Verstappen perspective, and obviously the Alpine perspective with their fantastic racing, Max Verstappen, who obviously we all know is unstoppable in the lane. He is truly a master at the lane. He wins races in the lane. He pulled off unforgivable move in the lane. Who got to play Max Verstappen for being who he is. Because we all know, yes, we may hate him because of his domination. We may hate him because of his driving shot. No, he's been a very active, very pushing and all of that. A bully, you can say. But Max Verstappen truly do bring entertainment to all of our fans. I've always hated Max Verstappen ever since that 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. But I forgive him anyway, and obviously Max really, do earn that respect from everyone. God, bowing down to Max Verstappen, who truly is the lane master, and for the Alpine, fantastic strategy. The man has to pull it off, you can say. It was lucky, but at the same time, it was the strategy that paid off for the Alpine. You had to imagine if they come in early, they would have not gone their way. But they managed to go, you know what, let's go for the gamble and try and just hope for luck. And they done it. They done it. You got to applaud the Alpine for actually managing to really pay off with that gamble they done. And obviously for Lando, know that it was the race that he needed to win to try to close out on Max Verstappen. And on race for Mercedes fan, ultimately Lewis Hamilton fan to forget it was the crap race. For Lewis Hamilton, even though he had that fight with Perez, Lawson, but fantastic racing for Lawson, let's say. So obviously it was a really good weekend. A lot of the car ended up DNF, and it was really shocking. And obviously we've seen Oliver Behrman, we had that little spin, Francho, bad crash for Francho, and a little bit of a, what's the word, stupid moment for Lance with it when he beats the car in formation lap, which is something I will not be able to figure out why or how he done that. Let's just leave it like that. Let's leave it like that. So obviously that number 2 goes to Max Verstappen, lane master in that Sao Paulo Grand Prix of 2024. And now we are getting to number 1 on the list, which is something mean so much to me, and that is Lewis Hamilton win at the Silverstone Grand Prix. That race was one of my favourite race. It was a beautiful racing for me because he, had a massive struggle all season long, even in 2022, 2023, and obviously didn't even have any win since 2021 Saudi Arabia. So it's been a long 4 year of no win. So obviously it was the race for Lewis to win. That was his final year. He announced he's leaving Mercedes to go for Ferrari, and a lot of fans wanted to see Lewis to deliver one final result for Mercedes to get a win in that home Grand Prix, and obviously broken the record of Michael Schumacher with more than 8 wins in the same circuit. So that was a fantastic result for Lewis, where he won 9 wins. And obviously, I had to give a notice to David Clough with his commentary. I forgot how to say the word now. He was phenomenal at that, like, where, commentate on Lewis's win, where, with that almost final lap from final corner, he made everybody stand up, clap your along. Everybody was literally tuning for that Lewis Hamilton win, and for David Clough, he's commentating in that way.
He is about to head for victory as he comes into the final corners here at Silverstone. The crowds are going crazy. Lewis Hamilton wins the British Grand Prix. He takes his 9th win at Silverstone, his first win in nearly 1,000 days in Formula One, his 104th victory ever.
And for me, when I watched that race live, to be honest, I brought out because Lewis Hamilton was my hero. If it's just growing up in Formula One, Lewis was someone I looked up to for a very, very long time, and now he's leaving to the team that I obviously do have a good, love for. Who's obviously my family member's neighbour is the Ferrari fan, and I always drove to his house, checking him out, where, he had that Ferrari connection all over on his shelf, and I always speak to him about Ferrari because he's from, ironically in Italy, and he laughed, adored Ferrari, and when I mentioned it about him, he obviously was pretty pleased about Lewis going over to Ferrari. In fact, he was laughing in my face because of that, but it was a very fantastic weekend for me to remember and cherish for the rest of my life. 100% of that is now conclude the end of the top 7 unforgettable racing moment in the Formula 1 of 2024. It was a fantastic season. I'm hoping to see more of that in 2025. And in fact, I've got a lot of plans going ahead for the 2025 season. So obviously, you will get to see it eventually. So I'm just going to end it now. I thank you for watching. Please like and dislike my video. Do you love it? Very appreciated. And enjoy your 2025 Formula 1 season. And peace out.